correctly, you win yourself a prize.
And 3, look out for the word of the day. Our GMSKN rooster will be crowing all season long. The first person to comment on the word he crows wins. Check our Instagram and Facebook stories daily. There might just be other opportunities for you to win. And once again, thank you for joining us as we begin with the latest in local news. Brantley-led CCM wins Nevis Island Assembly elections. This from SKN Vibes. The electorate on Nevis has spoken in the Nevis Island Assembly elections on December the 12th, 2022, and the preliminary count indicates that the Concerned Citizens Movement, the CCM, under the leadership of Mr. Mark Brantley, will form the new Nevis Island administration. Mr. Auckland Peets, supervisor of elections in St. Kitts and Nevis, announced at the end of the preliminary count that the CCM had won with 3 of the 5 seats. In the constituency of Nevis 1, St. Paul's, Mr. Spencer Brand of the CCM won 631 votes over Nevis Reformation Party's NRP, Ms. J.D. Keynes, who had 604. In the constituency of Nevis 2, St. John's, Mr. Mark Brantley won 1,313 votes over the NRP, Dr. Patricia Bartlett's 1,166 votes, and Mr. Samuel Keynes of the Moral Restoration Movement, the MRM, won 17 votes. In the constituency of Nevis 3, St. George's, Mr. Eric Eveling of the CCM won 736 votes over Mr. Rohan Als of the NRP with 311. In the constituency of Nevis 4, St. James, Dr. Janice Daniel Hodge of NRP won 750 votes over Mr. Alexis Jeffers of the CCM with 742 votes, and Mistress Patricia Mills Jeffers of the MRM won 11 votes. In Nevis 5, St. Thomas, Mistress Cleon Stapleton Simmons of the NRP won with 712 votes over CCM Ms. Latoya Jones with 508. So congratulations to the winners and commiserations to those behind.
All right, moving on, the story from SKNIS. Permanent secretaries from various government ministries participated in a professional development 2-day training course on December 12th and 13th to enhance the efficient functioning of the public service. On December 12th, corporate trainer Mr. Douglas Watley spoke about the training sessions and their desired outcomes. Mr. Watley stated, quote, "This week, as well as last week and the previous week, I have been engaged with the government of St. Kitts and Nevis to train some of its senior staff in how to conduct a situation analysis, a simple task, but one that is needed as we propose a different way to run the public service. We are hoping that we can be in a position to operate the public service as an evidence-based organization where our decisions are made based on the analysis of data. The workshop is with permanent secretaries since we previously had heads of departments or divisions, senior assistant secretaries, and certain technical officers from across the government," end quote. The training is part of the government of St. Kitts and Nevis' commitment to human resource development and investment in ways to improve the public service.
That's nice. 10 individuals to contest Flow Senior Calypso Monarch Finals. This from Win Media. The St. Kitts Nevis National Carnival Committee is gearing up for the Flow Senior Calypso Monarch Finals on Thursday, December the 29th, as they continue to promote the Calypso art form, which has become a staple part of the annual Sugar Mass Festival. Despite the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic for the past 2 years, the event did not lose its momentum as it was hosted in 2020 and 2021. However, the record number of participants at the Calypso tent for 2022 have proven that the art form continues to grab the attention and interest of individuals, and its chance of survival is promising. 39 Calypsonians participated in the Calypso Monarch eliminations, which took place over a 2-day period, Saturday, December 10th and Sunday, December 11th. Thus, 9 Calypsonians, including 5 women, have been listed to compete against King Astro for the new Senior Calypso Monarch title. The 9 finalists are King Craig singing Something to Rally Behind, Queen Independent, The Cure, King Socrates, Double Slice, Queen Kibi, I Want the Real Thing, Empress Lyrics, The Fat Portrait, King Hollywood, Karma is a Switch, and Queenie G, Same Finger. King Honesty, Police Arrest, Me, and Queen Diva, What Goes Around.
It's going to be an interesting competition. All right, it's time now to check our local weather. It's going to be mostly sunny with a high of 79 degrees and a low of 71 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll be back in a moment with more GMSKN. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
An exotic experience.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We continue now with the latest in regional news. This from Luke Caribbean. The Ghana government has announced adjustments to the salaries payable to specified positions within the health sector, with President Dr. Finali saying that these adjustments are on top of the 8% across the board increase already announced. Police said that the additional adjustments will take effect from January 1st next year. He said in order to ensure that the public healthcare system is able to attract talented young professionals, the government will be making salary adjustments to several categories of doctors working in the system. The president said medical interns will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $151,374 Guyanese dollars to $200,000, representing an additional 32.1% increase on the current minimum salary paid to a medical intern. In addition, medical officers, whether employed at the Georgetown Public Health Corporation or elsewhere, will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $219,878 presenting an additional 36.4% increase on their current minimum salaries. That's a move in the right direction.
You gotta wait until New Year, though. You don't get to spend it for Christmas. Great ways to go. We continue now with international news. Hawaii's Mauna Loa lava flows now appear to be inactive after fountains of glowing rock left many in awe. This from CNN. After erupting for the first time in nearly 40 years, lava flows from Hawaii's Mauna Loa volcano now appear to be inactive. The U.S. Geological Survey said Monday the eruption began on November 27, drawing spectators to the world's largest active volcano to marvel at its fountain of glowing lava, which at times shot 200 feet into the air and threatened to cover a major highway on Hawaii's Big Island. Now, experts at the Geological Survey said only residual incandescence and no lava movement was seen at the vent site as of Monday morning. The U.S. Geological Survey said in a Monday update, the channels below the vents appear drained of lava and no longer feed the main flow front. Satellite imagery shows the entire 2022 flow field cooling and no longer active. The lava has stalled about 1.7 miles from the Daniel K. Inouye Highway, known locally as Saddle Road, which is the shortest route linking the east and west sides of Big Island, the update said. So that's good. It stopped. Let's hope he remains inactive for the rest of his life. Well, there you have it for regional and international news. Up next, we have rock lobster and much more. We do recommend that you stay tuned.
I eat some veggies for dinner. Let me just check the amount of sodium in this can. Oh no, this is too much. Let me try our next option. They did say it's healthy to consume less salt. This is much better. I am salt smart.
Salt is an important part of the human diet, but most of us consume more than we realize.
You can lower your salt intake by reducing salty foods, removing table salt, and using salt alternatives when cooking.
Children, how can you tell a tsunami coming?
Teacher me.
Sammy?
My mother said when uncle jump in the pool and the water spoosh out, that's how you tell a tsunami coming.
Settle down, children, settle down. Do you remember our tsunami song?
Yes!
Mommy, Uncle not here in the other shake.
Hush your mouth.
Daddy, Uncle not here and the sea gone.
Who cares? You don't see all them free fish? Quick, give me the bag.
This is how you tell a tsunami I come. Teacher says so. I would have failed in school, you know.
Sammy, come, let me go. They would have failed anyhow. Let me run, see Sammy.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events. from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
Yo, what up? It's your boy N Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moment Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah.
It's been 6 months now and Glenn hasn't been working. His attitude has completely changed and he's been leaving the house every day for hours and liming with his friends and coming home drunk and causing confusion.
Gloria, this is what you cook today? This is not enough food for a big man like me.
But Glenn, it's been 6 months now. You haven't given me any money to shop for food.
Okay, so what you want me to do if my boss ain't call me out for work as yet?
Look for a different job now.
What you just said to me?
Get a next job.
What?
Help, let me go.
Let go what? Yeah, let's see what really happening. Let go what? Watch your mouth with me now.
Eric and mom and dad fight. When are they going to stop?
Domestic violence is not just physical, it's mental, emotional, economical, and psychological. If you, your friend or family member is being abused, you can contact one of the numbers listed below for help. Department of Gender Affairs 662-5492, Special Victims Unit 662-7077, Counseling Unit 465-5000. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and the Pan American Health Organization.
Good morning. This is Karen of Paris and support from Paris Lamont. I want to encourage y'all to sign on to Good Morning SKN every morning from 8 to 10 at Studio 327. Thanks.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. It's day 3 of our 12 days of Christmas celebration. Rock Lobster Seafood and Grill is one of our giveaway partners, and today we have the absolute pleasure of speaking with Kamara Wilkinson, the owner of this esteemed establishment. Welcome to Good Morning SKN. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Good morning. It's a pleasure being here. Thank you.
So thank you so much for participating in our giveaways. It's truly magnanimous of you, and we do appreciate it. Let's talk about Rock Lobster. When was the business launched?
Rock Lobster was founded in 2005 under the previous owner, Giles and Deborah Lyons. They're a British couple. They've been managing and running it up until the break of COVID.
Wow. Which actually, you were saying was an opportunity for you, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. It was an opportunity that they came across. I was like, come on, we don't know what to do. What should we do? And I was like, okay, give me the opportunity to bring it back alive. And they was like, okay, here, let's see what you can do. And they've been guiding me to this day. So making sure everything is flow through.
Nice. So let's speak to the evolution of it. So they had it for that much and you have it now. I realized that it would have changed location. why did you guys do that, and how has it evolved from their ownership and onto yours?
When you said change location, not much.
Because it was, well, not too far from where it was.
Yeah,
but
it's the same.
It's in the same place.
We grew.
Yeah.
We grew. That was small, so we went to something bigger to able to help us grow, and it's been working out very well. Because now we have an inside and an outside dining that we can actually cater for more guests.
Well, that's a great evolutionary step. Obviously, growing is good for business as well. What about the significant milestone since 2005?
How should I put this across? The part of that is that it's not me alone, I must say that. My staff, the previous owner, and everyone actually come together and we put everything across to help the whole business flow. Rock Lobster had a run. We had a beautiful run before the COVID, and moving over, it had drained us a bit. So what we had to put in place to bring back everything so we can keep going for that future base is to do a lot of promotions. So we run a lot of promotion that's actually going to help us to where we are today.
Do you want to tell us about any of those that stand out?
Of course. The first year when I took it over, we did a little something called the birthday package. We used an initiative of COVID because a lot of us was home and depressed and we didn't get a chance to go out. And we came across by doing like a birthday sash, a gift basket, complimentary for the first year to open the doors for anyone. So if your wife, I might say, and you're like, I forgot to make a reservation at Rock Lobster. Let me call Rock Lobster and see if they could actually whip up something. I was like, okay, when is your birthday? Okay, is it possible we could come 7 o'clock this evening? I said, is your wife's birthday? I said, would you like the opportunity to have a gift basket presented to your wife? So that's the whole look of what we're trying to do at Rock Lobster.
You save the skin.
Yes, we save the skin.
I was going to say, I think you've saved a lot.
So that is something. We did it, we gave it away for the first year, and this year now we just put an initiative to it where you can actually do half the deposit instead of the whole amount.
Okay, nice. So tell us about the ambience at the restaurant. We know there's outside and inside. What can we expect?
Well, on the inside, I will say it's a bit oriental, where you have like a little bit of Chinese lantern balloons on the inside. The decor is silver, white, and yellow. Like my tablecloth is ash gray and yellow with honey wheat chairs. It's very relaxing, very, very relaxing. Our music is like old school. Not too much of the piano and stuff. It's very old school. On Saturdays, you have more like a live entertainment. I try my best to bring in more of the local cuisine on Saturdays, where you have your local pot fish and everything flowing. So you have the whole entertainment flowing on Saturdays.
Nice.
Well, Saturday sounds like a great time. Well, any time sounds like a great time. Saturday, I think, is the one that's going to top it. Let's talk about the menu. What is on the menu? And it seems like a silly question, given your name, but I know there's more to it than that.
It is. Well, the first, from Rock Lobster open, it was Rock Lobster.
So it was only
It was just Rock Lobster. It wasn't just lobster. We sold everything. We sold Asian food. The whole menu was actually oriented on international type of dishes that we carry, with steaks, pastas, chicken. We had everything. We still do have everything. But now it's Rock Lobster Seafood and Grill, just to show everyone we just don't sell seafood. The grill part come where the poultry and everything steps in.
Nice.
Desserts, of course. For the local dessert, we do this sweet potato rum bread pudding.
Sweet potato rum bread. I've never heard of that.
I know. It was a really good hit for Restaurant Week. Everyone was coming in. I was like, it was sweet potato at the time. I was like, sweet potato rum bread. I said, again? Sweet potato. I was like, oh my God. So I was like, make sure you put this on the menu. A customer called me out and said, this needs to be on the menu. So we then actually put that one on the menu, and it's been going non-stop. Our ice cream that we carry is from iQueen, which is non-dairy. So that's really flow. Yeah. really perfectly. We have chocolate cake, ice cream, Baileys, mousse cakes. We have coconut cake, carrot cake.
I know see why the crowd's there, y'all.
I think you just need to say we have everything.
That's
nice. Tell us about the crowd favorites.
The crowd favorites. Right now, our number one dish. This one, I had no idea it would have been this popular. It's called the lobster thermidor.
Oh, I know lobster thermidor.
Yeah. It's
St. Vincent made a bad one.
Yeah, it was like, I started it, I was like, okay, we had so much lobsters coming in, I was like, I need to create a dish that's gonna stand out.
Wow.
So I use like a 3 to 4 pound lobsters, that's what you get, the whole lobster. And I take it out the shell, I cook it in our signature sauce that we normally does. No. Our signature sauce that we does, and we put it back into the shell. Put some topping on it. We put it in the oven to bake, and that's the presentation right there.
And melting here.
We've been selling that is like for the whole night. It was like 5, 6, 7, 8 times of thermidor coming through, more than the regular lobster.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so that's our signature dish that's flowing right now.
Thermidor.
The lobster thermidor.
Nice. Jamie, you speechless?
I know, because he was like, we're gonna have a lot of fun today.
I'm not speechless. I was waiting for you. But since you want me to talk.
No, it's okay. I'm just thinking the lobster had you speechless. Tell us about some of your daily specials.
My daily specials. For my daily specials, mainly is like my soup of the day. Okay. I always flow my soup of the day. I don't normally have one type of soup, 3 to 4 different type of soup.
Oh, wow.
But my soup is always vegan.
Okay.
You know, because everything else having dairy, flour. So I always carry my soup of the day. Sometimes depends, because we have the Saturday Madness goes on. We use the local potfish, which is the snapper. Sometimes they come very huge. So just last week we run those huge ones as a special. You know, there's a pineapple curry snapper.
Pineapple and curry go together?
Pineapple, beautiful.
I never knew.
Yeah.
I never knew that one.
Yeah, it's pineapple curry snapper. We run that one with about 3 to 4 shrimps with it for our daily specials.
That's nice.
Yeah, so it's all about what we got in, and if it's too much, then we use the rest for our daily special.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's nice.
Business operating hours and contact information.
Yeah. Rock Lobster is open from Thursday, that's our starting day, and we close on Wednesday. So it's Thursday to Tuesdays. It starts from 5 p.m. to about 9:30, 10, depends on how the service is. Okay?
Right.
We close on Wednesdays, I'm sorry. Also Christmas Day. We won't be open on Christmas Day. So sorry. I know. But I've been getting a lot of calls, so I have to just put that out. Unfortunately, I like my staff them to have their time with their family.
That's sweet.
And the contact information.
Yes, 466-1092, or you can call me personally, 762-8256.
Wow. Okay, well, we're going to take a break, but we're not done with you yet.
Oh, wow.
Because there's a reason that you were here. So we're going to be back in a moment with Kamara. Stay tuned.
Okay, thank you.
Drum
drum, on my drum, me and my drum. Hearing all that ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. The ox and lamb kept time, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. I played my drum for him, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. I played my best for him, ra-ba-bum-ba, ra-ba-bum-ba. Then he smiled at me, ra-ba-bum-bum-bum, me and my drum, me and my drum.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We will continue to have our guest, Kamar Wilkerson, owner of Rock Lobster, as we begin our giveaways for today. So 2 lucky winners will now walk away with early Christmas presents from Rock Lobster Seafood and Grill. So Kamar, can you tell us, what are those prizes?
The first one is the opportunity to come and enjoy our Saturday event, a Seafood Madness. So it's just dinner for 1, unfortunately. And the second one is dinner for 2. You can just come on a regular night. It's valued $300 EC.
Oh, nice, nice. You heard that, dinner for 1. That always works out. You can eat and nobody's going to say, let me taste this now. You know how that's
There's nothing unfortunate about it.
It's always more. Actually, it's always more.
Okay, so winner 1, that comes from our Insta story. The first winner is the person who answers this question correctly on our Instagram at Studio 327 Inc. or Good Morning SKN. The question was the name of 2 guests we featured on Good Morning SKN this Monday. Okay, and that winner was at, Jamie, can you help me with the Instagram names? This would be at...
Sounds like Al Johnson, so
Okay.
we'll call it that. Al Johnson. So congratulations, you won yourself dinner for 1.
Yes.
Courtesy of Rock Lobster. You know what? Hey, that's a lot to be grateful for.
And nobody will say, let me taste something from your plate. You can eat everything by yourself. That is the pro.
Well, let's go to winner number 2. I told you we were going to have some fun today, so let's do it. The second winner was pulled from a pool of the commenters on our giveaway post on Instagram. That's at Studio 327 Inc. and also at Good Morning SKN. So we're going to spin the wheel to see who that lucky person is. And we have a lot of takers here, so it could be anybody.
Oh, I like this. The wheel has gotten, the pipe cuts have gotten smaller.
And the winner, Sasky, that's what we're going to call it, Sasky.
Sasky.
Okay.
Sasky, dinner for 2.
So congratulations, Sasky. You've won yourself dinner for 2, courtesy of Rock Lobster, and more specifically Kamara, who's partnered with us for our 12 Days of Christmas giveaway, and we are so appreciative of that. Thank you so
You're most
very
welcome,
much.
dear. You're most welcome. Thank you.
Appreciate that. Well, all the best for this season.
Thank you so much.
Good luck with the business, and your story, as I was saying, is so very interesting.
Thank you.
Perhaps we'll have another discussion at some point in the
You
future.
never know. We might just come and be in the kitchen with the cameras.
You never know.
Never know.
You're most welcome.
Thank you, Kamara.
You're most welcome there. Thank you.
More GMS Scan in a moment. Stay tuned.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit. and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
Hey, my friend, what going on?
Not a thing. I just here cooling under this tree, about to eat a mango or two.
Where you get mango from all now?
Boy, Auntie Rose bring me some mango this morning.
Oh, gosh. What you hit me for?
You give me something to put on?
Girl, you can't just come tempting me with these juicy round pally mangoes and expect me not to want some.
Just because something looks appealing and you want it, doesn't mean you are entitled to it and that you should touch or take it. Your mother ain't teach you manners. Ask for consent first before you touch up the mango them.
But why ask? And if it's dear, it's dear. Just take it. Why ask?
Simple. If it is mine and you ain't asked for it, it is called, wait for it, stealing.
That's true. My bad. Okay. May I please have some mangoes?
I don't know. After that spectacle, I ain't sure I want to give you any.
You see that? But I ask.
Just because you ask doesn't mean I have to give. It is still my mangoes.
So what you tell me ask for then?
Because consent is everything. Had you asked first, I would have been more inclined to give you one. And just because you ask doesn't mean I have to give you. You got it?
Okay, I got it. Now, may I please have some mangoes?
Only because you're my friend and I like you. But that still don't mean you're entitled to it.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
Good. Don't leave your mango skin on the ground, eh?
If you understand the importance of asking for someone's consent for a mango, then it shouldn't be too hard to understand consent when it comes to sex. The power of consent is everything. Ask first. If you or a friend has been sexually assaulted, please call 465-5000 for the Counseling Center.
This message was brought to you by No Judgment SKN and sponsored by the Basic Needs Trust Fund, the Department of Gender Affairs, and the Caribbean Development Bank.
Yo, what up? It's your boy and Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moen Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah.
Christmas time, and caroling is one of the most popular Christmas traditions worldwide. Today we won't be singing any carols, we'll be singing Christmas Mad Libs. For those who may not know, here's how it works. We both have a story with some missing words. We'll ask the person to say words based on the required parts of speech. At the end, we'll ask them to read the stories aloud to reveal the hilarious results. Wow. Have you ever heard of Mad Libs though? I don't know what...
I feel like we've played this before.
Yeah, I don't know what is Mad Libs. I know what's Ad Libs, but I don't know what's Mad Libs. Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, we've done it on the show before, possibly. So we're starting the day with madness because apparently we are supposed to have sheets of paper, but hey, you got tablets. I don't know. It works if I can type. It's the same as writing. Is that good for madness?
Me too. We're starting the day with madness.
Well, it is mad.
Oh my God.
Alrighty, so apparently we're going to get the madness sorted out. We'll be back in a moment with more GMSKN and Mad Libs. Stay tuned.
Children, how can you tell a tsunami coming?
Teacher me.
Sammy?
My mother said, when uncle jump in the pool and the water spoosh out, that's how you tell a tsunami coming.
Settle down, children. Settle down. Do you remember our tsunami song?
Yes!
Mommy, uncle not here in the other shake.
Hush your mouth.
Daddy, uncle not here and the sea gone.
Who cares? You don't see all them free fish? Quick, give me the bag.
This is how you tell a tsunami I come. Teacher says so. I would have failed in school, you know.
Sammy, come, let me go. They would have failed anyhow. Let me run, see Sammy.
Welcome back to GMSK, and so we've gotten the madness sorted out. We now have pen and paper, and we are continuing our segment on Christmas Mad Libs. So as was already explained to you, I'm going to be asking Hortensia, and of course she's going to be asking me for parts of speech, and we're going to fill in the responses on the sheets of paper which we have, which you cannot yet see. And when we exchange them in the end, we'll be reading or singing whatever this is that we've created out of sheer madness. That's really what it is. So, Hortensia, can you give me a verb, please?
Running.
Person. Person.
A person?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. A person, he says.
Name of a person.
Name of a person. Chris Brown.
A noun.
Guyana.
What?
Guyana.
Person.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this person thing is hard. Barack Obama.
And a noun.
Spain.
A noun.
No. Sheep.
Room in a house. Room in house.
Room in house?
Yeah.
Bedroom? Bedroom?
Person.
Not a person. Ooh. Not a person. Ooh. MJ, Michael Jordan.
All right. Food.
Lobster. Thermidor.
Adjective.
You said this kind of now tasty.
Adjective. Give me two adjectives. Two additional adjectives.
Oh my gosh. Tall and lovely.
Scent. Scent.
Scent?
Yeah.
You mean as in?
Scent.
Oh my gosh. Floral. Wow, this is making me think.
Verb.
Dancing.
Dance. Noun. Noun.
A noun?
I need two.
Two nouns?
Yeah.
Cow and a goat. Use two animals.
Person. Transportation and animal.
Person, transportation, and animal. Okay. Jamie, Jeep, and camel.
And finally, an adjective.
Fat.
All right, that's yours.
Okay, let's go with yours. My name is. I need a name.
Santa.
Santa. Okay. I am.
No, you're not supposed to be reading it out. You're supposed to ask me for the parts of speech.
Oh, my bad. Okay, number.
5.
Okay. Number.
12.
Okay. Number.
365.
Wow. Animal.
Reindeer.
Animal.
Pig.
City, state.
New York. New York.
Adjective.
Big.
Adjective.
Round.
Adjective.
Whimsical.
Place, family member.
Nevis.
Family member.
Uncle.
Adjective.
White.
Number.
2.
Noun.
Bat.
I didn't hear that.
Bat.
B-A-T.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, verb and noun.
Play.
Mm-hmm. Noun.
Ball.
Language.
English.
All right. Adjective.
Blue.
Huh?
Blue.
Blue?
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, let's try small.
Okay.
Tiny.
Another adjective and a noun.
Another adjective and a noun. I'll give you the noun first. Let's go with cat.
Uh-huh. Adjective.
And the adjective would be fast.
Fast?
Yeah.
Okay. A noun and food.
Food would be cereal.
Cereal. Mm-hmm.
The noun would be backpack.
Backpack.
Backpack, yeah.
Backpack. Okay. A drink.
Cola.
Huh?
Cola.
Cola. Okay. Food.
Again, fries.
And then an adjective, and that's it.
Expensive.
All right. That's it.
All right. Swap.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
The folder. Dun, dun, dun. Who goes first? You?
You're up.
I'm up? Okay. I'm so excited for Christmas this year. I've been doing a lot of running to prepare. I've already picked out presents for everyone. I got Chris Brown, a Guyana, and Barack Obama, a Spain. I wrapped their presents in sheep and hid them in the bedroom so they won't find them. Michael Jordan and I made lobster thermidor for everyone to enjoy. They smell tasty. I can't wait to eat them. We picked out the perfect tree. It is tall and lovely and smells like floral. It's my job to dance the tree every day. Oh my God.
Alrighty.
I've been hoping for a cow under the Christmas tree this year. I really don't want to get a goat this year. Oh my gosh, this is my... Jamie tells me that I need to go to bed early on Christmas Eve so Santa can come. He's going to drive his Jeep with his camel and land on our roof. I hope everyone has a fat Christmas. It's not good. Nobody wants to get fat at Christmas.
After that madness, do you really want me to continue? Like, you guys really want to hear what I... Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Gosh.
So this apparently is a letter to Santa. Dear Santa, my name is Santa, and I'm 5 years old. I have 12 brothers, 365 sisters, a reindeer, and a pig. I live in New York. When I woke up this morning, it was big and round outside. It must be much whimsical, or where you live in Nevis. My uncle said I've been a very white boy this year, so I will ask you for 2 gifts this Christmas. I would like a bat that can play and a ball that speaks English. Well, I think we've got Alexa Echo, right? Here we go, Amazon Echo. If you think I've been extra small this year, I would like a fast cat chew when you come down the backpack at our house on Christmas Eve. We will have cereal and cola waiting for you. I hope you like them. We will leave out some fries, rather, for the reindeer too. Have an expensive flight. Well, that sounds about right. Sincerely. And my name is, okay, again, Santa, I guess. So I wrote to Santa as Santa.
Yeah.
And Santa's gonna burn my ladder.
Because he's not going to want cola and fries, because the fries are going to get cold, and the cola is going to be, oh gosh, nasty too. Because if the cola gets cold, and if you leave the cola out, then all the what do you call it? The bubbly is going to be gone.
I'm just figuring that given Santa's physique, Santa already had enough cola and fries. In any event, we will be back. Stay tuned.
I eat some veggies for dinner. Let me just check the amount of sodium in this can. Oh no, this is too much. Let me try our next option. They did say it's healthy to consume less salt. This is much better. I am salt smart. Hi. If you are a smoker, please pay attention to this message. According to the World Health Organization, there are 1.3 billion smokers in the world today, and tobacco kills 1 out of every 2 smokers. Did you know that there is enough nicotine in 5 cigarettes to kill an average adult if ingested whole? There are more than 7,000 chemicals in tobacco smoke, of which more than 250 are known to be harmful. More than 69 are known to cause cancer, and 16 are classified as Group 1 carcinogens. Smoking kills. Are you ignoring that warning every time you smoke? Please stop. Smoking can lead to severe health complications and even death. It affects almost every organ in the body, especially the lungs and heart. It raises blood pressure, increases blood clots, and increases the risk of stroke, heart attack, and cancer. It is hard to quit smoking, but it is not impossible. Don't let tobacco destroy you. Remember the 4 Ds to curb your tobacco cravings. 1. Delay. Set a time limit before you decide to smoke. 2. Drink water. Go get a drink before you do anything else. 3. Do something else. Have a goodie bag handy of other things to do. And 4. Deep breathing. Take at least 10 deep breaths every time you think about smoking. Quit smoking and live a longer and happier life. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health, St. Kitts and Nevis.
Children, how can you tell a tsunami coming?
Teacher me.
Sammy?
My mother said when uncle jump in the pool and the water spoosh out, that's how you tell a tsunami coming.
Settle down, children, settle down. Do you remember our tsunami song?
Yes!
When you feel it shaking and it's moving around, you see the ocean gone like the fish on the sand. You should run, run, run. The higher ground, a tsunami soon come.
Mommy, Uncle not here and the other shake.
Hush your mouth.
Daddy, Uncle not here and the sea gone.
Who cares? You don't see all them free fish? Quick, give me the bag.
This is how you tell a tsunami a come. Teacher says so. I would have failed in school, you know.
Sammy, come, let me go. They would have failed anyhow. Let me run, see Sammy.
When you feel the earth shaking and it's moving all around, you see the ocean gone like the fish on the sand. You should run, run, run. The higher ground, a tsunami soon come.
Are you two ladies the correctors? Okay.
Children, how can you tell a tsunami coming?
Teacher me.
Sammy?
My mother said, when uncle jump in the pool and the water spoosh out, that's how you tell a tsunami coming.
Settle down, children, settle down. Do you remember our tsunami song?
Yes!
When you feel it shaking and it's moving around, you see the ocean gone left the fish and the sand. You should run, run, run to higher ground, a tsunami soon come.
Mommy, Uncle not here and the other shake.
Hush your mouth.
Daddy, Uncle not here and the sea gone.
Who cares? You don't see all them free fish? Quick, give me the bag.
This is how you tell a tsunami I come. Teacher says so. I would have failed in school, you know.
Sammy, come, let me go. They would have failed anyhow. Let me run, see Sammy.
When you feel the earth shaking and it's moving all around, you see the ocean gone left the fish and the sand. You should run, run, run to higher ground, a tsunami soon come.
Have you heard of the Come in This series? And I hope I'm saying that right, because I don't feel like I'm doing it justice, but in any event, this is the Heart Foundation of Jamaica's radio drama series that tells stories about a number of important health issues with a focus on non-communicable diseases. So here to tell us about it are Dentricia Blanchett, Advocacy Consultant at Lake Health and Wellbeing, Rosanna Pike, Health Education Officer of Heart Foundation Jamaica, and Kay Marsh, Communications Officer of the Heart Foundation of Jamaica. Good morning, ladies, and welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Morning.
It is such a pleasure to interact with you, and in a minute we'll get to the series, but before that, we want to talk about the mission of the Heart Foundation of Jamaica.
Okay, so here at the Heart Foundation of Jamaica, the overall mission is the focus is improving the quality of Jamaicans, or life, life expectancy, mortality rates, especially as it relates to cardiovascular diseases. So that's the main focal point. And we aim to do this through, health education and advocacy, cardiac screening procedures, health education and training, and so forth. So that's the overall mission and vision of the Heart Foundation of Jamaica.
Nice. So ladies, can you both expound on your role? That would be Rosanna and Kay.
Okay, sure. So we are both members of what we call the Global Health Advocacy Project here at the HFJ, and essentially it's a food policy program. So our main work, the bulk of our work is centered around advocacy for healthy food policies, such as front of package warning labeling, regulation of the marketing of unhealthy foods and beverages to children, a national school nutrition policy, and to a minor extent, attacks on sugar sweetened beverages. So we leverage support, from the Jamaican public as well as policymakers to, look at these evidence-based solutions and see them as a tool or, key weapons in the fight against obesity and, NCDs. Seeing that, we have burgeoning rates here in Jamaica where 1 in 2 persons is either overweight or obese, 1 in 3 is living, with hypertension, and, we have over 70% of the population living with diabetes. And what is even worse is that 1 in 4 is unaware that they're either living with hypertension or diabetes. So we see that this is a critical issue, and it is incumbent that we actually do something to address this.
Wow, a lot of what you said seems to run in tandem with what we've heard from Lake Health and Wellbeing. Dentricia, what I want to talk to you now about is the partnership between the two entities. What can you tell us?
So as you know, our focus has been around non-communicable diseases, and the campaign that everyone knows on St. Kitts, You Are Sweet Enough. And so we are a part of the Healthy Caribbean Coalition, and the Heart
Foundation of Jamaica is also a part of that coalition. And so we saw the incredible series that they led. We're inspired by the work that they're doing. And so we thought, why not, do something similar here on St. Kitts? So we ran the series, Communities, in a small focus group. It was a hit. Everyone loved it. It was informative. It was engaging. And we said, let's just extend that to the general public. So we have been sharing that series across the media here on St. Kitts, across our social media, and we've been getting just great feedback. It really complements the focus on we have to transform the way that we cook, we eat, we move because of their startling statistics, not only in Jamaica, as was shared, but also here in St. Kitts as well and the wider Caribbean.
I have to say, you're mentioning the Communities series. The fact that it was shared in a focus group and you decided after that to launch it to the public, I'm grateful because I was saying to you ladies off here that I actually got a preview of it, episode 1. I couldn't stop listening to it. I was laughing. I found it comical. It was informative. I can't wait to let our viewers know a little more about it.
That's good. Right, that's great. I mean, and as you said, that's the main aim, to kind of put it in a way that Jamaicans can relate to, like everyday experiences, things that we go through, right? That have somewhat become a norm in society, but, in a way that they can relate to it and at the same time be impacted by the message that, follows. So, hey, like especially with, is it Jen when she's wearing Angie and Jen, two friends, and Jen likes to taunt Angie about how she looks, or is it vice versa, but at least people can say, if I have a friend who's always telling me that, I'm overweight, I might need to lose some weight, it's for the better, just to improve my health. I mean, they're looking out for me. So, things like that, just for persons to, put simple things in a very comical, fun, yet informative way. So that was the overall aim.
Yeah, we didn't want to be preachy because the message would be lost.
Yeah.
So if you put it in this way, and we are a very oral society and we love stories. So, so doing it this way,
we
really
saw that, it would be more impactful. So persons could really, grasp the key concepts or, what the key message or focal point is.
Okay. And what I liked, Jamie, about it is that it's between two friends, right? So when we're thinking about making changes in our lives, there's a high chance that we're going to listen to our friend or someone close rather than someone who is outside of our circle. And then it was in patois, the Jamaican twang. We love that. We understood it. We love the phrases. And it's how we relate to each other. So it was so down to earth, but it was just, it's a series that makes you curious about, okay, what does this mean for my life? And it's, when I heard about reading the labels, not understanding half of the things that are on the labels of the food that we're buying, I said to myself, this is a conversation I have with my friends as well. So it was so down to earth, but it challenges you to be curious about what can I do in my own life.
And what we also did, there's a companion piece to the radio series, which we're going to be sharing with you shortly, and that is a recipe booklet.
Oh, nice.
So what we have done, we have breakfast, lunch, dinner, desserts, and fun ways, and then we give you the
nutritional information that accompanies it. Yeah, so it's like taking even like everyday meal items that we, we're used to or accustomed to making, for the family pot, or putting it in a way that, hey, you're normally making this for dinner. Here's a way that you can actually make it heart healthy, or, so using a little less fat or a little less sugar, a little less salt, and it can still be, and some other wholesome ingredients that can help to make it, palatable yet nutritious.
Those are brilliant ideas, and I can't wait for that release.
So can you maybe tell us about the number of episodes they are and the streaming platforms in which we can get these episodes on?
Okay, sure. So here in Jamaica, so in entirety, so each season, so it's 2 seasons, and it's 13 episodes for each season, and each episode it captures a different storyline. So it's just a continuation of the relationship or the friendship between Angie and Jen and their quest to better health. And it will take there are some clips that you will see that both their families are involved, and it will take a twist to highlight the different policy areas that we mentioned earlier, how it captures messages around those in a simple way that both the Jamaican and St. Kitts public can understand and relate to. And the reach, it has been far reaching. It was available here in Jamaica on over about 5 or 6 radio stations, and we also went ahead and published them in the media section on our website. So we did some rigorous or stringent promotions on our social media so that persons could be aware of it. And we see that the impact has been really good because we've gotten feedback and testimonials about it. Like one lady called to say, there was a whole conversation around it in a taxi as she was traveling home, with other passengers as well as the driver. And people could really relate to it. And they, the same thing as you say, it was very comical for them, but they understood, the need to actually lead a healthier life. And they could see other issues in this obesogenic environment that we live in that, were contributory factors to, the lifestyles that we live. So, yeah. And I guess then Tricia can expound on how available it is in St. Kitts.
Yep, absolutely. So it's on our youaresweetenough.com website. We are at episode 11, so we're easing our way into episode 2. And after each episode, we do a summary of, what took place within our local context. And we challenge you to reach out to us. So whether it's a DM when we post it on our Lake Health and Wellbeing social media accounts, you let us know in the comments your thoughts, or send us an email. We want to know what you think about it. It's also in the media, so we have it across the main media houses here on St. Kitts playing. So you might be driving to work and hear it, looking at the local news and see it. So it's out there. And you can also type in Communities in YouTube generally, and you're going to see it on Lake Health and Wellbeing's site. And I'm guessing the Heart Foundation of Jamaica as well. You might see it on their socials as well. So it's hard to miss. And we are at episode 11 in St. Kitts, easing our way into episode 2. Cannot wait for what the drama will look like in the new season.
I said to you, yes, go ahead, please, Rosanna.
Just saying, I was just adding to say, it will be exciting. So season 2, there's a little, more twist and turn, but it's still exciting.
It is exciting. I only listened to episode 1, and I am literally hooked because the way that you left it, the cliffhanger at the end of it, it's like, okay, is their friendship going to resolve itself? What's going on here? And this all started because somebody's overweight and somebody's concerned about them and telling them basically, and this was my favorite line in episode 1, basically, when the girl came into her neighbor's house and she's wearing an outfit. And the friend says to her, "There's more of you out than in." I thought, oh my God.
I'm surprised they're actually friends after that.
Only a friend could say that.
Right?
Only a friend could say that. Absolutely right. The question that I have for you, though, is given the way that it was structured, was it your drive to have it appeal to a wide cross-section of the society, in particular children? Because I do feel like after listening to episode 1, perhaps children could relate to that a little bit. Was that your goal?
It was basically, we did it basically to target adults. But it helps too that the children do like it and they respond to it also. But the main focus, because if you listen to the language and how did the 2 adults interact, it's more centered around adults, right? Because they are the ones that really, really need to get to go and do their testing and to start to just look at how they're living in terms of their diet and their nutrition.
Right. And I mean, with adults being, like to set that example for children, right, as caregivers. And at the same time, I mean, if children, I mean, it's in a way the language, it's friendly. So if children listen to it and they can relate to it, or, they probably say, hey, I probably hear mommy or daddy's friends say similar things, or I've heard similar discussions or engagements between their parents and their parents' peers, they can relate to it and probably, if a child can relate to it and take some message from it, a child or youth, and say, mommy, I heard this, or, I know that you wear things like this, or you do this kind of activity, or so forth, they can actually relate the message that they heard from the radio series to their parent. And, if they get intrigued, they try to listen to it, figure out what they can do to, lead a better or healthier lifestyle. Because, as I say, a child shall lead them. So if a child actually listens and can grasp the message and relate it to their caregiver, then that's even like more power for us, So that would be good.
It's my new favorite comedy after episode 1. That's all I'm going to say to you. Effective.
But in each episode, it always ends with a cliffhanger. So you want to listen, so you have to tune in to hear to find out what happens.
Okay. You mentioned earlier that 70% of Jamaica is diabetic. How is the Heart Foundation helping to curb this disease?
Okay, yeah. So with the burgeoning rates with obesity, diabetes, hypertension, here we try to encourage persons to, one, ensure that you know your numbers. We're always stressing that it is important to know your 4 health numbers, because really and truly, once you know those 4 health numbers, you know where you stand. So you know if you're at risk, what measures you need to take to improve your lifestyle, or to, continue down that healthy path if your numbers are okay. And we do that in, coupled with health education, because at the same time, education is key. You can't urge persons to lead healthier lives if they are not provided or empowered with the basic information or basic tools. So even if it's just one person or message reaches, we are grateful that, hey, at least one person at a time, we can make a difference. So, try to provide, soft copies of different documents to help them, whether it's or physical copies, so whether it's a fact sheet, a brochure, and we try to ensure that the information is tailored in a way that they can understand. So it's not too technical. So if you want to know about salt, we have something on that and it's broken down. If you want to know about sugar, you want to know about diabetes, heart disease. So we present the statistics in a simple way to say, hey, this is the problem, and we don't want you adding to that statistic if you're not already there, right? And then what ways you can change them, even, simple things like healthy swaps, even like convenience foods. We know that it's easier to come home from work and pull a can of, beans or something. Yes. So we say, hey, you can still use it, but guess what? You're going to drain it and rinse it, because the liquid that is contained in the tin is full of preservatives, which may be high in sodium or salt. So, you can still do that. That is still a heart healthy swap. So things like that, in addition to our advocacy, building coalition support for the policies that will help with the education and persons, getting regular checks to ensure that they are on the right path.
Yeah, and we do quite a lot of outreach, and we have clinics here at the Heart Foundation. So we have patient talks with the people who come into the clinics. And although we present the problem, we also try to present solutions. So there are sheets to show what a portion size looks like for vegetable, for fruits, and local fruits and vegetables that we eat, for staples, for legumes, for fats, all of those food group, the different food groups, so that they can go away and they can look at it. So if they're building out their meal, they have an idea of what a portion and how to put the meal together. And the same thing with, we call it healthy swaps. And what it is that we take the favorite fats, sugars, and salts that we consume and give alternates to them. And we just the same instant we say, do not drink so much sugary sweetened beverages, but we give them ideas of what other options other than water they can use to create sugar sweetened beverage, to create drinks for consumption.
And that's brilliant as well, because it's not just about highlighting the problem, but also about highlighting the solutions workarounds. And listening to you ladies, I realize that you're doing a great job. I am eager for the television series. If it's not yet in the works, I'm just putting this out there. So I'm going to keep
we wish.
Yeah, we're hoping, we've been thinking to brainstorming ways how we can get it like animated, because I'm pretty sure if we had it as an animated series, that would definitely take off across the region. I'm pretty sure St. Kitts and Nevis would love that as well.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We
Right.
will, yes.
I was going to say, I'm keeping Dentricia close so that when that news drops, I want to get the sneak preview, definitely. So thank you for the work. Yes, go ahead, please.
Before you go, I will get from Dentricia your email and we'll send you some soft copies so you can share with your listeners online of the things that we talk about, portion sizes. You can have a look to see if our fruits and vegetables match up and staples match up with yours, and then, share.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Yes. Ladies, it was indeed a pleasure talking to you, and we are always grateful for the education that we get concerning our bodies. So thank you so much for joining us this morning, and we look forward to many more conversations.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for
Our
having
pleasure.
us.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You're welcome. Stay tuned. Much more after this, a short break.
These teen boys nowadays get me so upset. I see these teen girls with their big bellies and you want to tell me y'all couldn't protect her and yourself? Come on. Now don't tell me no stupidness about you feel embarrassed about getting a pack of condoms or asking somebody for one. That ain't nothing to be ashamed about. You should be proud that you are making a wise decision, but you still have to abstain from having sex with someone under the age of consent. If your boys are pressuring you to have sex and you don't want to, then don't. You are in charge of your life, not them. I heard another one saying it's sweeter without a condom, but my granny always told me, no glove, no love. So let me tell you something. It's sweeter to have money in your pockets and not have to support a child at that young age. Before I say anything else, the best way to prevent teenage pregnancy is to abstain. In other words, no do it. Let me talk to the big men troubling underage girls.
Why you sleeping with your daughter? You not live clean. Your girl at 16 and your daughter at 13. So girl a look me, but me no inna that. Big man no deal with back pamba.
You understand where I'm coming from, right?
This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
what's for dinner. Let me just check the amount of sodium in this can. Oh no, this is too much. Let me try a next option. They did say it's healthy to consume less salt. This is much better. I am salt smart.
Greetings, my lovely people. I'm Chantel, residing in Taiwan. 12 hours time difference. It's nighttime here, morning time in SK. I'm busy and on the go. However, I always manage to keep up to date with what's happening in SK. All thanks to Good Morning SKN. Good morning SKN. Ciao bango.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN as our 12 Days of Christmas giveaways continues in this segment with Anika Ailey, the owner of Anika Ailey Artistry. Before we give away the prizes, let's find out a little bit about her business. So good morning, Anika, and welcome back to Good Morning SKN.
Good morning, thank you.
Alrighty. So how long have you been into makeup?
Over 10 years.
10 years, okay.
10 plus years.
Okay. And why did you get into makeup?
Oh, girl.
Tell us the story. I know the story, but everybody needs to know the story. Yes.
Should I?
Yes, you should.
Okay. So the truth is, I'm sorry. I got my makeup done for my wedding and I did not like it. I removed it and I went home and I started practicing. And I decided that no bride should ever feel the way that I felt on my wedding day.
Yeah.
So that is how I got into makeup.
Ta-da!
I could see why you were reluctant to share it. I could see why you were reluctant to share it. Anyway, we are here now. So honestly, I could appreciate why you were reluctant to share it.
Yeah.
In any event, you are now a professional cosmetologist.
Yep.
So it went from wiping off the makeup that you didn't like on your wedding day, applying it. How did we get here?
Oh, that's a very good question because initially, a cosmetologist was never in my view. I really wanted to be a lawyer. Honestly, I really wanted to be a lawyer. And then my mentor gave me one of a book, Introduction to Law, and I'm like, Lord, this is not for me. Do I have to read this book in its entirety? And I'm like, nah, this is not for me. But honestly, I think my love for interacting with persons is what really got me into this field, and my love for women on a whole is what really got me here.
Good to know.
Well, Nikki, I have a little background information on you. The fact that you were a teacher, why did you run from the law book?
I don't know. I'm going to tell the truth. God, they had me here just... Oh my God.
I know.
I don't like to read. And that's a God honest truth. And I know. And then my mentor is looking at me like, Nikki, yes, that's the truth.
Okay.
I don't like reading. I do read, but it's not, I don't have a passion. You know, some persons just sit, and they just read. No.
And finish a book in a day.
That's my not, no friend. No, that is not me. I'm sorry.
All right, so not reading, not makeup. Let's talk about types of makeup applications available.
Okay, so we have the basic face. If you're not a person who loves full glam, you just want something simple. You know, if maybe you want to go to work or you have a simple photo shoot.
Okay.
That will be for you. Then you have the bridal.
Yes.
You have the full glam. Oh, it's my birthday. I want to be all out. That's what these young people love.
Yes.
They love the glitz, the glamour. Yeah. So it all depends on your preference, but not your preference. Your preference.
So So, Anika, I see you have on your face. What would you consider this? A basic face? Your face?
I would consider it a basic. The steps I did, I consider it a basic.
Okay.
Because really and truly, I only have foundation and concealer.
Okay.
Now, some persons do the whole, no, I just do a foundation that was a shade darker, and then the concealer to brighten my face, and I set it. That was
Okay, nice.
This is what I call my quick 15 minutes face.
Okay, her 15 minutes face, that might probably take me 2 hours. Yeah. So let's talk about the booking process and the necessary deposit. Because folks like me, I don't get it, and I normally just call you, but let's talk about that. Right there.
Okay, so you can book via the link, theanikaaliartistry.as.me, that's as.me. Yes, and please, my lovely ladies, read the policies before you book, please. And ensure when booking that you know exactly what you want, the service you require. So if you require maybe a French nail set, do not book an acrylic plain set because each service has a different time frame. So if you require an acrylic French set, which maybe take an hour and a half, and you book just a basic set, which takes an hour, it then runs over into the other
Somebody else's appointment.
Yes.
Okay.
So be certain you know what service you require when booking.
So can they call you just before they
Sure.
book?
Yes,
just
sure,
ensure.
to verify, yes.
Okay.
Sure.
And let's speak about the deposit because money is important.
Money.
Yes.
Money, honey. Money is important. A $40 deposit is required upon booking.
Okay.
This is to secure your spot. You know, some persons book and I'm not sure if I want to go yet. I just want to secure a spot. No, and then you don't show up.
Okay.
When the time comes.
Okay.
And then that spot could have been filled by someone else.
Okay.
I see here. Booking policy. So late arrivals.
Yes. Time is money.
Money is time.
So what happens if they arrive late?
You're charged.
You're charged.
Anything after 15 minutes.
Okay,
you're
fair enough.
charged.
Reschedules?
Yes.
Same thing?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
No call, no show.
Oh, honey,
No
you are
go.
charged if you...
I like honeys, all of you want honeys. Honeys.
Yes, I mean, it's just courtesy, you know?
Yes.
Just have a little manners. Things happen. We know that we're all human. Stuff happens.
Yeah.
Just call and say, I'm so sorry, I can't make it today, whatever. I don't need to know your business.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. But just have a little manners.
Yeah.
And the health policy.
Yeah. We're back with that thing.
Oh, that's all they get. Yes, okay.
Yes.
So wear the mask.
I take the cue.
Yes.
I follow the cue.
Yeah, well, I don't really ask them. I don't require for them to wear a mask, but I always wear my mask.
Yes.
And that's one thing they would always tell you. I have a few young girls staying by me right now. Again, young women always at my feet. I have some girls with me right now, and one asked me, why you always wear a mask? And I smiled and I said, because I don't want to breathe in their faces.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's proper hygiene, you know. You have to be
Exactly.
conscious. I'm doing a makeup, I'm all up in your face. Majority of the times, I have music on and I'm singing.
Yeah.
So I have my mask on.
Yeah.
Yes, that's when I'm in my zone. I tell my customers, if you show up and I'm not singing, or I don't have on music,
go home.
Say something, make you happy, make you not in the mood today. You know? Yeah.
So where are you located?
I'm in Ponds Extension on Ivy Batty Street. Yes, the street has a name. It's Ivy Batty Street, Ponds Extension.
Okay.
And your contact information.
660-7688.
660-7688.
Yeah.
Here we go. We'll be back in a moment with the lovely Anika. Stay tuned, everyone.
no cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Yeah.
An exotic experience.
Children, how can you tell a tsunami coming?
Teacher me.
Sammy?
My mother said, when uncle jump in the pool and the water spoosh out, that's how you tell a tsunami coming.
Settle down, children, settle down. Do you remember our tsunami song?
Yes!
When you feel it shaking and it's moving around, you see the ocean gone left the fish on the sand. You should run, run, run to higher ground, 'cause tsunami soon come.
Mommy, the other shake.
Hush your mouth.
Daddy, Uncle not here and the sea gone.
Who cares? You don't see all them free fish? Quick, give me the bag.
This is how you tell a tsunami I come. Teacher says so. I would have failed in school, you know.
Sammy, come, let me go. They would have failed anyhow. Let me run, see Sammy.
When you feel the earth shaking and it's moving all around, you see the ocean gone left the fish on the sand. You should run, run, run to higher ground, 'cause tsunami soon come.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We're speaking with Anika Eli of Anika Eli Artistry, and the reason that she's here and holding that bag is because she has consented to participate in our 12 Days of Christmas giveaways.
Yeah.
Right? So we are on day 3. Thank you so much for doing that.
Yeah,
so gracious of you.
appreciate that.
We definitely do appreciate that. So winner number 1, this is the call of the day. The lucky person who will be walking away with a prize from Anika is the first person to call and finish this lyric from the Jingle Bell Rock song. So wait for it because I have to set it up. Here are the lyrics. What a bright time, it's the right time to, and you have to finish that. 664-7327. If you can finish the song, Jingle Bell Rock, just give us the next line. What a bright time, it's the right time to do what? 664-7327. What do they have to win, Anika? Let's be ready.
See, I just launched my lash collection, Flirty Lash.
Nice.
This lucky caller, I'm hoping it's a woman,
Oh, nice.
will receive the entire collection.
Oh,
We have the Foxy Flirt. Thank you very much. We have the Smoky Flirt. Colin, you don't want to miss this.
ooh, la la. Wow.
We have the Sassy Flirt.
There's a whole lot of flirtation going on.
Yes.
You know, it starts with the eyes.
It is the season.
'Tis the season, and this one is for the season. This one is definitely for the season.
Oh, wow.
Is this?
Wow, that's nice. Ew.
And last but not least, we have the classy flirt.
Oh. So you sassy, you classy.
We've got eyes for any
You
occasion,
smoky.
guys.
Oh,
You have
nice.
it.
Nice. Wow.
So this person will receive all 4.
Ooh. So call in 664-7327. Finish this lyric. What a bright time, it's a bright time. We can't tell you the rest. You gotta call in to win all of these 30 sets.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Come on, guys, call in. 664-7327. Come on, it's the season. You have to be hot.
You've got it. Caller, congratulations. You won. Who are you talking with, please? What is your name? You're Amal? Okay, Amal, and this is your direct number?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so this is your direct number. Great, we will call you to collect. Do you want to say thank you to Anika?
Yes, thank you, Nika. I'm going to supply.
You're most welcome.
Thank you, Amal. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoy. And don't flirt too much, okay? All right. Nash didn't hear that. Maybe that's a good thing.
Amal, I'm going to repeat what Jamie said. He said, don't flirt too much with those lashes. All right. And winner number 2, it's spin the wheel time, spin the wheel time. I see the wheel and the pie has gotten smaller. Well, the slices of the pie has gotten smaller from Monday. So we're gonna spin the wheel. And Anika, what's the second prize that this person's gonna win?
This person will receive.
This is Black Arts Free.
A nude beat.
A nude beat, you said?
Nude.
Nude beat.
Makeup.
Oh, face.
I'm a bit worried.
Look at that. You got a nude beat. Compliments of Anika Ailey Artistry. So you guys come on down to Studio 327 and pick up your prizes. And Anika, thank you.
And we have one more.
Oh, we have one more?
We have one more. I think they've been all waiting for this one.
Oh, wow. So 3 prizes today. Look at that.
Compliments, Study at Enterprises. We have a ticket for Opulence.
Oh, nice.
So the first person who shows up at Studio 327 will be the winner of this ticket.
So they have to claim.
They have to come here and claim this. No.
Ooh. Do you know where we're located, guys?
It's all yours. That's all you gotta do. It's all yours.
If I were any of the staff here, I would like exit the door right now and then come right. No, I gave you the idea. You're not allowed to do
All
it.
yours.
That is
Oh,
so
wow.
gracious
So
of
you
you.
have to come to Studio 327. And then she said the first person to get this ticket. So come on down.
I guess you don't know where we are. We are located on the Kim Collins Highway in the Sugars Building, 2nd floor. There's a sign as you were driving by. Read Studio 327. You will find us if you come and be the first
You
to
gotta
claim.
come now, though.
To claim that prize from Anika, then you will be going to.
Opulence?
There
I'll
you
be
go.
working.
Not you.
Ask to go backstage to say thank you to Anika. Yeah. Ask to go backstage, guys.
Oh, God.
Thank you so much.
Come on. You're most welcome.
Very
it's a
prize,
pleasure,
Anika.
yeah.
We appreciate it. Thank you. Christmas cheer is here. And of course, Anika is rounding on our 3rd day with the giveaways. So, hey, somebody's going to win. And we're going to find out. We're going to log who it is, and we're going to find out. Perhaps we'll be able to announce it in a day or 2.
Yes.
So thank you so much for everything that you've done. Much appreciated.
you're welcome.
Always a
Thank
pleasure
you.
to see you as well.
Come again soon. It's a bright time to rock midnight away. As we go to break, we'll see you Right after this, come on back to GMSKN. Today we're gonna have lots of fun, my friend. Okay.
Yes.
Yo, we did an impromptu song.
Yes.
Indeed.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
For dinner. Let me just check the amount of sodium in this can. Oh no, this is too much. Let me try our next option. They did say it's healthy to consume less salt. This is much better. I am salt smart.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. It's time to welcome Shamika Maloney, owner of Coolers Gourmet Pops, to GMSKN. Coolers Pops is another one of our partners for our 12 Days of Christmas giveaways, so stay tuned for a chance to be one of our lucky winners. And of course, Shamika, we thank you for participating in this special giveaway. Thank you so much. So as we start talking, what does Coolers Pop specialize in?
Coolers Pop specializes in locally made popsicles and frozen treats such as lollies. Most of our products are, the ingredients are locally sourced here on island. And we make, package, and sell to customers in St. Kitts, in Nevis as well as in St. Kitts.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that's a great business to be in considering our weather. I love it.
Yes.
You make me want to have one right now.
So Shamika, can you tell us, when was your business launched?
We started operations in October of 2020.
Wow.
So during the pandemic, I was home, I had some time to think, and it's something I wanted to do, but then I got the time to really think it through and start testing recipes and stuff like that, packaging, labels, and everything. And we just officially launched in October of 2020. Luckily for us, in October of that year, we were able to take part in the Fresh Finds local pop-up market in St. Kitts at the end of October, and also in November of that year as well. So that was a good introduction of our products to the general public, particularly those persons in St. Kitts. And we got really good positive feedback even from the beginning.
I could see why, because I'm looking at the different categories and flavors that you have. In the first one, in regular pop, we've got Mango Madness. I mean, seriously, you are putting mango into a popsicle. That's, hey, you had me at mango.
Believe it or not, most persons, they enjoy the mango flavor popsicles, but some persons have said that they just prefer to pick their mango from a tree and eat it. They don't want their mango in a smoothie or any other form. But there are those who actually do love the mango popsicle.
Yeah, they're just old school, Shamika. Don't worry about that. You keep producing your mango. So we've got, okay.
And that flavor in particular is available all year round. Even though mango, yes, it is.
Oh, okay, because I was going to ask you what happened to mango season.
The pulp, we source the pulp from the agro-processing unit here, where we cannot get fresh mangoes ourselves. When mango is out of season, we source the pulp from the agro-processing unit, and they almost always have the pulp available.
Good stuff.
Great. So we've got the regular pop categories. I'm going to run through these as quickly as I can. I already said Mango Madness. Great name, by the way. We've got Passion Cooler, Spiced Sorrel, and even so much more. You really
yes,
did
the sorrel is a popular one at this time during the Christmas season, but it sells throughout the year as well, because the concentrate and the actual fruit is usually available throughout the year. But during Christmas season is when most persons enjoy having the sorrel popsicle, because they have the sorrel drink and they're always fascinated, like a popsicle sorrel, they love it.
Let's talk about the specialty pops. You have cookies and cream, strawberry and cream, and Choco Loco. Which of these three are your customers' favorite?
The cookies and cream seems to be the favorite. These ones were only added to the menu in October of this year.
Okay.
And that one is the most popular one of the three, the cookies and cream flavor.
Nice.
You've also got Pop Tails, and they contain alcohol for those who like a little bit of, I guess, pizzazz or buzz. Tell us about them.
Yes. The popular one there is the Passion Mojito. The cocktails are available upon request. So you put in an order for the cocktails and they're made to your request. Those are a bit tricky, for us to test out, because as you know, alcohol is difficult to freeze alcohol, but we were able to obtain a balance so that customers will be able to still taste the alcohol in them without saying, I'm not tasting any alcohol, so we're able to smooth that out and have them available upon request.
And I'm loving the name, by the way. We talked about the passion mojito for the poptails, but you also have pina colada and sangria.
Yes. The pina colada is the, well, I would say most persons order the passion mojito more, and then the pina colada, and a few persons have tried out the sangria.
The sangria, okay.
Yes.
And on to the lollies. Do the lollies, well, I know Bailey's having alcohol, but the coconut lolly contains alcohol as well?
No, the Bailey's has in alcohol and the rum punch has in
and
alcohol.
The rum punch, okay.
Yes. The
So
coconut lollies is
virgin.
basically the same flavor as the Coco Loco, which is actually the Coco Loco under the regular pops. That is actually our top selling popsicle.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Good to
People
know.
seem to love coconut and cream, milk.
A virgin pina colada.
So let's.
But the Bailey's lollies, they sell very well. They sell very well. Persons just love alcoholic apparently.
Okay then.
No comment. All right, so you would know. You have the data to support it. Where can we purchase these products?
At the moment, we are the only persons offering the popsicles and the lollies. We're not available in any outlets as yet, as we're working on getting into small shops, location on 4th Street in St. Kitts, as well as supermarkets here.
Okay.
So hopefully in the new year, we'll be available in different outlets throughout the Federation. So at the moment, you could call or WhatsApp or DM us on Instagram to place your orders.
All right, so give us those details, Shamika.
You can call 765-8405.
765-8405.
Yes, call or WhatsApp that number to place your order. Or follow us at coolers_pops on IG. Send us a message.
Okay. All right. Ooh, so now that we heard about these pops, I wish you were here in person so I could have tasted some of those pops, you know. But next
Sure,
time,
I would have brought some. But what we're looking forward to doing it within like the first quarter of 2023 is to introduce Coolers ice cream.
Oh, nice.
So that would be like locally made ice cream under the Coolers brand.
Okay, nice.
I love the way that you're growing. That's great.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great story. Launched during the
Thank you.
pandemic and watching you grow.
Yeah.
And you know what? Thank you for participating in our 12 days of Christmas giveaways here. Wouldn't be the same without you. Thank you so much. Now on to who the lucky winners will be. So for winner number 1, they had to say the word of the day, or at least give us the word of the day. If I'm not mistaken, I think that the crow, we have a rooster in our logo, and it had to crow a particular word, and the first person who typed that word would win. And the winner is Keslin Thomas.
Aww.
So can you tell us, Shamika, what Keslin won?
Well, the first winner, they have won themselves $50 worth of any flavor pops from our menu.
Ooh. So Keslin, you are going to be popping with $50 worth of pops.
Thank you so much. My goodness, this is great. Again.
And winner number 2 is from our Insta story. The question was, which is not a name of one of Santa's reindeers? So which is not a name of one of Santa's reindeer? The options were Cupid, and the second option was Dachshund. So do I say the answer? Because I don't want to. Okay, so the answer is B, Dachshund, and the first person to answer correctly was Sunflowers on the score. I'm bad with these Instagram names. You can tell who doesn't have Instagram. So congratulations, Sunflowers, on the score, right? Yeah.
Congratulations to Sunflowers. Thank you again, Shamika, for partnering with us. We appreciate all that you've done. Thanks to our lucky winners. And again, Shamika.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Welcome. Did we talk about what the second winner won? We didn't.
No, we didn't ask that. So what did the second person win, Shamika? Please.
The second person win $50 worth of popsicles as well.
Oh, wow. Okay, so no distinction between the first and the second.
Yeah.
That's
No,
great.
no,
Again,
no.
appreciate it so much, Shamika. It's great talking to you. All the best with what you do.
Yes.
And we're going to look forward to watching you
cream.
grow and talking with you a little more, hopefully, in the future. Thanks again.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You are so very welcome. And we want to thank all of you for joining us today for another edition of Good Morning SKN. Thank you for sticking around, even though we have gone beyond the 10 o'clock limit. So this is where we are going to say see you tomorrow at 8 when you start your mornings with us again. Follow us. You know how at Studio 327 on Facebook and YouTube, and at Good Morning SKN on Instagram.
So thank you for watching, guys, and have a great day.